As of last night, New Jersey has nearly 1 million homes and businesses without power. In fact, more than a third are PSE&G customers. We have Representative Rebecca Massarella joining us with the latest on their efforts to restore electricity in the Garden State. So good morning to you, Rebecca. Thank you for joining us.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
So I'm sure many New Jerseyans looking for some good news right now. What is the latest number of outages in anticipation to get everybody back up and running?
Sure. So we closed the evening last night with about 490,000 customers who were without power. But we've made a lot of progress overnight. And here's the good news. The weather is great today. It's safe for our crews to get out there. We have mutual aid from 14 different states here helping us clear the work. It's a lot of work. This has turned out to be one of the most severe storms we've had to restore from over the past several years.
I got to tell you, Rebecca, I was without power for about 6 hours, desperate for it to come back on. Try to go onto the website looking at the outage map. I couldn't even get onto that. I don't know if your system was overloaded or not, but help us understand where the majority of these outages are.
Sure. To address your first part, we did have some communication issues with our website, and I want to encourage our customers to download our new mobile app. You should do this too. It's an easy way to get onto the outage map, to look for the status on when your power is going to come back on, to report your outages. So use the mobile app is the best way to contact us right now. As far as the hardest hit areas, the storm traveled up directly through our service territory from south to north. So our hardest hit areas, Burlington County, Essex, Morris County, Union County, and we're going to prioritize the restoration. We are looking at the hardest hit areas. We're going to look at how many jobs need to be done, how can we get the most amount of customers on in the quickest time possible.
All right, so give me best case scenario and worst case scenario of a timeline here. Yeah. Best case being when everybody will be back and running, worst case as to how long it could be.
So, I kind of let in, this is one of the
oh, that's okay, live television.
You're still on the air, though.
Best case, worst case. Yeah, good. Okay. Best case, it just depends on where you are and depends on the circuits and the way things are set up.
Right, are we talking days?
It might be a couple days, depending on where you are and the level of damage.
Days. Okay, that's really tough for folks to hear. What about those who need oxygen and by way of electricity, right? The people who have medical conditions or kids. What are you doing about that?
So that's part of our when we prioritize those customers. We have a whole list of those customers. We reach out to them personally to make sure that they are okay, to let them know how long their outage might be. They can make alternative arrangements. So that's just kind of part of our process.
And Rebecca, when people call, is there a wait time?
Our call center was very busy yesterday. We took about a month's worth of phone calls in one day.
Wow.
So getting through it can be a bit of a challenge. That's why we really suggest you to use our mobile app.
Got it.
That's good advice, because I did try calling yesterday, and after going through the entire system, I was told we cannot help you, call back. So I appreciate you giving us some other alternative when the web and the phone lines aren't working.
All right.
We appreciate your time, Rebecca.
Look, I think that every agency we had on this morning, PSE&G, JCP&L, Con Edison, also the same thing. Couple of days here for certain situations because of the downed trees and the efforts that they have to have this collaborative effort to remove those trees. So I know it's frustrating, and I know you're angry. I know you pay a lot of money for your power bill too, and you want that power, but that is the fury of Mother Nature.
I got to tell you though, when it does come back on, it's just
like a celebration.
The heavens have opened up. You're like, thank you.